We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. You look at this Packers defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Duggan. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
And that's a pretty grab there for a first down by Okonkwo. And that's something the Titans are hoping to see a lot of this season. He's been an underrated weapon for Tennessee ever since he was drafted, and they're hoping they can unleash him in this season.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Powerful running. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Let's go.
Hand off to Spears. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
19 tight, go.
Here's Duggan to throw. He completes it to Ridley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Throwing, Duggan. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Duggan now to throw. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Duggan will look to throw this. His pass caught at the 4. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Spears, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. And, Charles, it's not very often an elite back becomes available. They jumped on him. I think they were smart to do so.
I agree, and we hear so often about how the running back position is devalued. But when you have a chance to get one of the true...
And this is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 29 yards. And the Titans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Play action this time with Love. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Love looking to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Go.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. And here's a give to Spears. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10. Here we go. Here we go. Check out.
To throw is Duggan. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down. Duggan looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Taking it about the 16. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing. Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Love now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
To about the 26 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Here's Love. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Love to throw for it on 4th. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man, Okonkwo. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Duggan escaping the pressure right. This pass deep for Okonkwo. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Christian Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Christian Watson.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point from McManus is good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Love.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Luke Musgrave.
31 yards.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Operating from the gun.
Dugan, a short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Dugan. And that is caught. It's Wrigley. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
But he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
In motion right goes Sutton. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
Now flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Here we go, 7-yard line.
Duggan.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead.
On for the extra point is Folk. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Here's Duggan to throw.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And he rifles one incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
79 Broncos. 70 Racing. 70 Racing.
Throwing, Duggan. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line.
19, let's go.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Able to avoid him at the 40. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
70 yards rushing for him now to this point. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
It's a quarterback sneak.
And he will have a Titans first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Duggan will look to throw this.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Here's the option.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle, he has Okonkwo.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Folk's kick is good.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And
he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A gap, the gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that, you're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film
Let me see that one more time.
Show that again, coach. Look how my legs kept churning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
Love, they go play action now. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Love. A complete once again to Watson.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Christian Watson
from 19 yards away.
And the Packers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Love.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. This is McCaffrey on the give.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
So here's Nick Folk in an important spot. This to take the lead here in the final minute.
Folk's kick is good.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Love. Able to find Melton. And he'll have a 1st down to the 45, but the tackle comes inbounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Love looking to throw it.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here's Love.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Titans, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.